Apparently your boy Mizkif has hands. Mitch Jones and Mizkif got into a fight. Mitch Jones has waited like 4 or 3 months to actually say what happened. I'm sure it's not crazy new news. I'm sure everybody knows about it. But I wanted to go through and see like everybody's perspectives and show you like what's going on. I'm not a big fan of Mitch Jones. I never was. I'm also not a big fan of Mizkif, but now I think I might be a Mizkif fan. It's like the two evils battled it out, and then one just took the other one out. But yeah, ever since Mitch Jones has been popular on the platform for like what? It's been like 8 years. I've never liked him. He always gave off very like dickhead vibes, if that makes sense. But yeah, he released this video here. We're gonna watch it.
I need to talk about something pretty serious. This situation has been fucking me for months, and I still have lasting issues from this situation, physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever. Career-wise, it's affecting my entire life.
Just keep in mind through this whole process, he's like playing the victim.
Mizkif physically assaulted me to the point that I was told I might have to have surgery on one of my arteries, and I had to still have a concussion. First, I'd like to start by showing the damage that was done to me.
Alright, so there's that. I guess I got socked here
I'm not gonna lie, Mizkif fucked him up.
first. And I also have like swelling over here. Yeah, I don't know, I got fucked up. My brain hurts hella bad.
Alright, that is the damage that was done to me. Here's another video when I was getting a CT scan. I was at the hospital all day getting multiple scans. At the doctor, getting my head checked, getting a CT scan.
What pisses me off is why it takes people so long to, like, and this has happened with a lot of videos on the channel too, where people will have something happen and they'll wait till like everything slows down, they become irrelevant, or whatever the case might be, and then the drama comes out. Like there's self-intent behind all of this.
Here's where I think I got knocked out and then choked me. I have bruising everywhere on my face.
Also, those marks on his neck can't be from choking. When you choke someone, you're like this. You're not clawing at their neck.
Hopefully I don't have a concussion. Also, my tooth got fucked up. I'll get that fixed though.
Not his tooth, but his replacement tooth.
Okay, so that was the damage done to me. Alright, so back to the story. I was at his house, we were arguing, and then I asked him for a ride home. I get in his car, we're still arguing, and that's when we drive past this part of the neighborhood where the camera caught the assault, and I have the evidence right here.
Mind you, Mizkif is driving way over the speed limit.
So that was right before the assault.
And notice there's no footage of the altercation. It's just, I drove up, and then I got my ass whooped.
This is directly after the assault.
Trash! Want to do it again? Huh? You said you could take me 7 times. If you didn't listen to yourself, you're drunk and on cocaine.
Mind you, he doesn't say anything about doing coke, first and foremost, and second, you could like hear the pain in Mizkif's voice. Like, he seems to have this issue with a lot of his friends where he will try to help people, but he's helping the wrong people, and it seems to happen to him all the time.
I was talking with a friend, you're treating me like shit. You figured I'd kill myself, and all you can say is fuck you. And all you can do is say fuck you. You treat me like shit.
I don't care how I made you feel you broke my tooth.
Come on, you pulled me out of the car, you said let go. You can't say let's go.
So I got knocked out cold, and a major issue with this is that he continued to beat on my face so badly that my tooth became dislodged.
Yeah, but where's the... How did this happen? Like, it's so easy to say I walked out and he beat the shit out of me. But what did you do, or what did you say, or how were you confrontational? Like, I couldn't imagine somebody just beating the shit out of you for no reason. I'm sorry. This is not the way it works.
And then strangulated me to the point where I still have the scars on my neck now, and I was so majorly concussed that I still have symptoms to this day. Yeah, I have all the evidence right here. This happened on September 26, 2023. I have the doctor's note right here when I went to the hospital and got multiple CT scans.
I mean, to the point you're showing the doctor's note in case people don't believe you got your ass whooped. Like, come on, bro.
I have post-concussion syndrome, and I've sprained to my ligaments of my cervical spine. It's all right there in the paperwork. 2 days later, I tried to stream because at the time my stream was doing really well. This was during the hardcore era of my stream, right after my subathon, and I was getting record viewership, and I was
I never understood, like, the concept of this, right? Where if it was really that much of a problem and you weren't the issue, you should have released it. I'm sorry. It's like a bartering chip. And it seems like what a lot of big streamers do is they have bartering chips in their own way. So it's like, yeah, I got this. You beat the shit out of me. I'm going to wait till I'm irrelevant. I'm going to throw this down. Like, come on, bro. It's such like a fucking leech culture. Like, I get it. I'm doing react content on this, right?
actually just having a great time with friends in the guild. So I tried to stream 2 days later, and I covered this up. I just said that I got into a car accident, and I just didn't want to deal with the drama at the time. I didn't, this is a big thing, and I didn't really know how to handle it, nor was I in, my brain was still completely tapped, and I remember streaming this day was very difficult for me. I might sound a little shitty today. I got in a car accident yesterday, and my throat is completely fucked. Like, as you can see, the seatbelt kind of wrangled me.
Will there be a
I have
new
like a
season
black
intro song
eye.
with
Like,
Optimus?
I got
Sorry.
fucked up. There's a lot of
Listen, it takes a lot for a dude to say he got his ass whooped. He could have just kept it moving. But now, after this video, like, he's only made Mizkif look better. Especially with Mitch Jones' track record, he's probably going to try to sue. Because that's just what people do. So he's playing the act of, I'm the victim, I'm this, I'm that. And then, of course, the courts are going to ask for the rest of the footage, and whether he chooses to show it or not will be what happens. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is all his fault.
the people around Mizkif that I have a lot of respect for, which was one of the reasons that I considered not going public with this, but considering the fact that he is lying to multiple people behind the scenes and downplaying what happened here, I feel the need to defend myself. I've been isolated completely from everything, and that's fine. I don't really need to be in those friend groups. It's not about that really, but there are a lot of people.
Yeah, because you get kicked out of every single friend group you're in because you were just such an unlikable person. Like, you're a mooch. You obviously don't know how to control your liquor. You don't know how to control your drugs, apparently, because you do drugs. Like, who would want that kind of person around them? Like, you put yourself around people that are, like, higher than you or on your level, and it just seems like you're just below that level.
That I have respect for, and I'm no stranger to contentious relationships, and I'm no saint. But when it comes to extreme violence and assault of this nature and life-threatening injuries, I feel like dude needs help. Here is the paperwork of the damage done to me.
Here's one thing I noticed too. He said he's gonna need like artery surgery, and then he has this. There are no vascular injuries, so he's already lying in this video. It's like the what's that stupid the boy who cried wolf? That's legit what this is.
Loss of consciousness of 30 minutes or less. Initial encounter. Sprain of ligaments of cervical spine. Encounter. Strangulation. Yeah, I mean, all in all, I'm just gonna say, like, bro, I've known you a long time. We were friends. I lived with you. I know we've had our differences, but you don't beat someone unconscious, especially when you know they're that drunk and that inebriated and that intoxicated. The rate of fatality is way higher, and he knew that I was messed up. What are you doing, man?
I will agree. You shouldn't beat the shit out of someone who's drunk, but someone who's drunk and on coke because you have a downer and an upper. I mean, he could have just prompted it, and then Mizkif just had to lay him down. Like, there's nothing worse than being stuck with a drunk person and they won't calm down. So there's like one or two options. You can't just really drive off. He's gonna jump in front of the car. So you probably gotta lay him out. But I don't want to sound like I'm sucking Mizkif's dick, but that's your friend, or he was your friend. You whooped his ass, and that's it. I mean, his initial video, right? And we don't have a Mizkif response yet, probably because he doesn't stream until tomorrow. We have Nuts take on the whole thing.
Sounds like a scam. Sounds like a scam. It most likely is a scam when it's Mitch Jones. Can guarantee you he has
done several things.
Yeah, he has lied over and over again.
Imagine having no respect from your peers. That's literally what this is.
And we don't care. We support Mizkif on this.
Of course I would have done it. Even if it beat him up, it would have been well deserved almost. No, just kidding.
Bro, people can't even take it serious.
Sorry for that joke.
Good joke.
Like, I wish you could have more empathy for Mitch Jones. I really do, but there's no... With his track record, you can't. Alinity actually said something interesting. A couple of things.
Because then he does shit like this, right? And then months later, he comes to me and he cries and he tells me, Alinity, I don't know what to do. Everybody hates me. I'm depressed. I don't want to live. Like, all this shit to try and, like, gather sympathy or whatever.
Which, to be fair, that's what people with addictions do. They gather sympathy.
It is so scary, like, being in this industry and dealing with people like this. I'm gonna be honest, like,
Drug
it
addicts?
actually scares me.
There's a lot of people, like, nowadays, like, why do we give them power or relevancy or whatever? This is what they do with it.
What would I think of that? Yeah, because I heard that he had gotten in a fight with some other person that I'm not gonna get involved in this.
So he's had more than one fight.
But I know that there was another person that he was fighting with. Actually, and there was someone else that he almost got in a fight with a few days after that. Like, at a Halloween party.
So I gather...
Fighting another person.
I gather he's just a self-destructive person. Which he very well might need help. But when you shit on everyone who cares about you, there's going to be no sympathy when it comes to getting that help.
And he had to get kicked out of this party. Mitch was just fighting people. Like, he was just fighting everyone. Showing up to places where nobody wanted him.
And he's obviously not built to fight.
And just fighting people. Legit. And then he was crying because he doesn't get invited to shit.
That's how it goes.
My God.
Yeah, so that's where we stand right now. Pretty much degenerate gets his ass beat and cries to the internet for sympathy. And he's probably going to do a lawsuit. And he'll probably lose and waste a bunch of money. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Because this shit's just stupid. I think it's deserved. So we'll probably do a follow-up when Mizkif has a response. So, see ya.
Lose yourself in the music the moment you own it.